Shalom חברים and ברוכים הבאים to יושבים. I am here with Rabbi Ariel Cohen Alloro and we have been discussing Geula, Torah, 10 tribes, the Messiah being above everything, above the Torah, right? You explain it. I want to take one step back, Ariel. Talk to you about one step back too, because we have to talk. There are three groups that are responsible for the Geula: Messianic Jews, Orthodox Jews, and Christians. Each one of the groups have a different path to rectify Yeshua to become Yeshua. Do you agree with me? The rectification of Christians is not the same as the rectifications of Messianic Jews. Can you tell me briefly what is how do we bring a tikkun for Yeshua? First of all, let's start with Orthodox Jews. Orthodox Jews, what is this rectification path look like?
It is written in Judaism, like you said, that the pork will come back to Am Israel. In different terminology, it is written that all the redemption is a meeting between Esav and Yaakov.
Yes.
What it means, the big lights of Christianity in the vessel of Judaism. אורות דתו בכלים דתיקון. These terminologies, Rabbi Melubavitch used to ask all the time his Hasidim, please bring me the light of chaos in vessel of tikkun, in vessel of rectification, in vessel of Torah, in vessel of Judaism. This is a formula of the redemption. The Christianity represents the light,
the light is the truth in essence.
No, the light is no vessel.
There is
it's just point. It's just naked truth, before the
because
sin.
You don't have the kelim, you don't have the tools.
Before we eat the tree of knowledge, good and evil, we have no clothes.
Yes.
Yeshua have no clothes. He lost his clothing. One of the secrets of the Ayin is the clothing.
How do we return the clothing? There's a very interesting midrash. It says on Aaron, I'm thinking about what you said in Parashat Messiah. It says Aaron died in the outskirts of Edom, okay? And it says that he was stripped of his clothing. But the Hebrew says that he was stripped, the Midrash says he was stripped twice, not once. He was stripped twice from his clothing, okay? And then you read later in Yeshayahu that he lovesh, malbush, there is coming in some sort of a clothing. You're talking about clothing like a garment of a king, okay, upon his return. So my question is, what do we need to do today in practicality? Not I'm asking a practical question. What do we have to do to dress him today again as king? How do we do it? What's the formula, Ariel?
The Torah is an instrument to understand, to build vessel to the light.
So you believe Torah and Chassidut is the vessel?
Of course.
Wait a second.
1,000%.
Wait a second. Wait.
They just don't know it yet.
Okay. I agree with you. Torah and Chassidut is a vessel to dress him. But here's my question to you. Most of the Messianic world, and I'm saying Messianic, I call it Isav, I put it all together. Messianic, Christians, there is no Torah, and there is no Chassidut, there is none of this.
Of course not.
So are you saying that without a Gentiles, there's going to be many Gentiles watching this program right now. Are you encouraging Gentiles to study Torah?
They cannot do it because they don't.
But there is a catch-22. You said in one way you want the Geula to come and they have to dress him, but another way you say
did it. I prepare the tree of fig to be ready to eat. You know what it is written?
Ariel, I want a direct answer. I'm asking simple question.
I will give you a very simple answer first of all, we are in the year of 777.
Yes.
The letter Zayin
Yes.
has to do with the concept of time, Zman.
Zman.
Right? This is the year of the time.
Zayin is
Now-
the word Zman, it's time in Hebrew.
Not only, there are three orders of the Aleph Bet in Hebrew. It's the Aleph Bet, regular Aleph Bet from Aleph to Taf.
Yes.
It's the Aleph Bet, it's the order of Sefer Yetzirah,
Yeah.
Emesh, Beged Kafrat, and 12 simple letter. And it's the Aleph Bet of Motzot HaPei. What is Otzot HaGaron, Otiot
The
HaGaron,
guttural. They're different.
אותיות
Manspach.
אחר,
או
אותיות הלשון, אותיות השיניים ואותיות השפתיים.
In essence, what Ariel explained, that different sounds in Hebrew come from different places, like a guttural sound through the teeth, through the tongue, etc.,
Okay.
etc.
So if let's say I have here Aleph Bet from Aleph to Taf,
No.
here I have the Aleph, the other Aleph Bet that's from Aleph to Kuf, and here I have the Aleph Bet from Aleph to Pei, Bumaf, זה האחרון.
Okay.
Alright? So here I write Zman, time. Here I have Zayin. Now, what I have gained this letter here? Zayin. 7. What I have gained the letter
Ariel,
Nun?
too much.
What I have gained the letter Nun? Here? Zayin. Alright? So 777 is time. Now, all the first book of the Brit HaChadasha,
No.
Mati, have to do with the secret of the time. Mati is Matai, when.
Oh.
And what we have in this book? We have 28 chapters that related to 28 time of Kohelet. It is a time for this, it is a time for this, it is a time for this. Now,
What are you telling
and
me?
you have what you have in the beginning, the first chapter is a time to give birth. So Abraham give birth to Yitzhak, Yitzhak give birth, time to etc. So it's completely parallel. Okay? Now, so this time
You're
related
still
to
not answering my question,
this,
though.
1 second. This time related to the king, 28 times from David to Yeshua.
Yeah.
Is David from Abraham to David is 14 generation,
14,
and
14.
then 28
Yeah.
from David. Again,
Yeah.
we count David
Mashiach.
to Yeshua.
Yeah.
All right. Time of peace is Yeshua in the end. Now, it is written in the time all parallel to the chapter 23. It is a time do not talk. About who? About Mashiach. And it is after chapter 24, it is written it is a time to talk.
No.
Now, what we have in chapter 24?
What does it say?
What we have in the chapter 24 in the book of Mati?
No.
We have his disciple of Yeshua asking when will be the second coming.
Yeah.
So what he told them,
It's
when you see, you have to learn this from the Ferber of the Te'ena, of the tree of fig, when you will see the branch of the things that are wet, of the fig are wet, and the leaves blooming and have fruit, you know that the summer is close. What is the summer?
the Geula.
Why? Kites in Hebrew is cats.
Cats there.
It's the same letter, the same root.
End time.
All right, so if you learn it in Hebrew, you know that it talk about the cats when you say kites.
Yeah.
If you learn it in English, it don't mean anything.
Interesting.
All right, so it is a time that you cannot talk about Jesus. Why? Because it's just a light, it's a naked truth. כי תראה ערום, ישו
Rega. The last 5 minutes were fascinating, but our audience going to go, what is this guy talking about?
Okay.
Let me take you back, Ariel. Do you believe that he's going to return as a king? He have to return back.
what?
He's going to have to return as a king. He have to come back as a melech.
Of course.
Okay? In order for him to come back as a melech, we have to set, we have to prepare. Yeshua
What
gave
is
a
a preparation?
Rega, I'm telling you. I use Yeshua word for a moment, make it simple. He used a picture of a banquet, of a chatuna, of a banquet. The same banquet, by the way, that took place in Mount Sinai between the children of Israel and Hashem. The same banquet that took place in the Garden of Eden between Adam and Hashem. He rectified the first wedding that Adam is walked away. Okay, that's the final rectification. We have to rectify it. We have to hasten the redemption. The question I'm asking you today, it's the important thing, not cats, kites, How? Let's talk about each group for a moment. No dancing around. What does it mean for us to bring the cats? What does it mean to us today? What is the rectification is today? Yeshua, listen, I was here today in Jerusalem, talk to people, Orthodox people.
I just tell you, orot דתו בכלים דתיקון.
Okay,
if you don't have
if you do not have the proper tools, you cannot exhibit the right light.
You cannot, is a time to...
Fine, but our audience watch it now and they says, I want to bring the right light. I understand for 2,000 years, Yeshua has been misrepresented. He has been showed as the Egyptian king, where he's outside of Israel, and he's called a misken, and he's called a metzora, and he's called all of those names. Got it. How do we rectify it, Ariel? That's my question to you. To the Messianics, to the Christians who are watching this program right now.
The preparation of the second coming have to do with a peace between Judaism and Christianity.
Between Yaakov and Esav. You talking about?
I talk about the formal Judaism.
Normative.
Not the alternative Judaism.
No, I'm talking about. So you're talking. Okay, one side, Ariel. I call you Mr. Orthodox. Fine, I'll be the Christian. Peace between Christianity, Messianic Judaism, to normative Judaism. How is this established? Do you not agree that in order to have peace, I think it's a little, what is the word I look for? Naive to say there is a peace. How can it be a peace between those two if there is no teshuvah? First of all, I believe that the answer, it have to be a teshuvah.
We have to make, to do the preparation have to be done for the people will do the tshuva. We have to bring the people to make them to do tshuva. All right?
Who need to do the teshuvah in your opinion? Everybody.
Everybody.
You know, but you were talking a second ago. Rega, Ariel, you're talking a minute ago about Yaakov and Esav, yes? Making a peace between Yaakov. But you know, I was thinking about the passage. It says when Yaakov was born, you know, the Midrash says, there is a Midrash says that before Yaakov came out, there is a Midrash that teaches that he was clinically dead in his mother womb. In his mother womb, he was clinically dead. The only way he was saved is when he held the heel of Esav, and Esav pulled him. You know, Esav in Gematria is Shalom. Yes, Esav in Gematria is Shalom. What's the role here of Esav? Let's talk about this for a second. What's the role of Messianic Jews in these last days of Christians? How do they extend? What does it mean to extend the heel to normative Judaism? What does it mean for us?
This is a letter Ein, I talk with, this is a te'ena.
I understand,
you know,
not letters.
Let me show you something. We have Yeshua in the first coming. How will come in the second coming?
Yeshua?
I tell you, no. Will come like this. Yeshua. With two Ein. Equal te'ena.
Lama Yeshua, why like this? Where is it says that?
Because this, if he lost the Ein in another dimension, he has to receive another Ein. Now, how much equal this plus this? 2 times Yeshua. This is a Chaya, this is a Yechida.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
So, the Ein, his rectification is a healing. Who was healed with the Te'ena?
No.
Chizkiyahu.
Interesting.
Who is Chizkiyahu? Our sages,
Chizkiyahu is a prototype
Mashiach ben Yosef.
Some say that.
Arizal says this.
It's
not some. All right, so he was healed with the te'ena.
Okay, so he's coming, but fine. He is Yeshua today. He is still Yeshua today.
is Yeshua.
Yafeh. My question to you. You see, here's my dilemma. I'm going to tell you what the dilemma. You say, here's the way you say it. You say, you have the or, but you don't have the kelim. You have the light Christians. Oh, you're above the Torah. You don't have the tools, though. Therefore, there is no Geulah. You cannot do.
No.
You cannot. Wait. I tell you what I hear, and then you correct me. You can correct me, Ariel. That's okay. That's what I understand. You say there's no Torah, there's no Hasidut, there's nothing. There is Or. And the Or is important, but it's not. The Or cannot bring the malbush, the dressing.
No.
That's okay.
They are
Yafeh.
the keeper
Yafeh.
of the fruit before the fruit is ready to eat. Natzrut, notzer, it means to keep.
Okay, not.
Notzer te'ena, the one that keep
Okay.
the fig, he will eat, he will eat.
רגע.
ושומר אדוניו יכובד, the one that keep his master, he will be respected.
רגע, Ariel. On the other side, now I'm Orthodox Jew. I have all the kelim. Torah, Hasidut,
But not for Christianity.
No, forget Christian. No, I'm
You
saying.
have kelim, but not, you didn't put the light of Christianity in this kelim. This
So
didn't happen yet.
is there a or right now? Is there the or in normative Judaism?
No,
No. Okay, so we have to
not
do.
enough.
Okay, so we
It's
have to
not the
do.
light of Mashiach.
Okay, so you telling me now we're finally getting there. We have to do a chibur between the or from Isav to the kli of Yaakov.
Exactly what I said. אורות דתו בכלים דתיקון.
Okay, so now I got you. The question I'm asking you is here, Mr. Christian, watching you, Messianic Jews all over the world are going to watch you. They're going to ask the question, Ariel, what do I need to do? How can I learn the kelim? Does it mean that I have to wear a tzitzit and become a Torah observant?
No.
So what does it mean?
For the Christian right now,
Uh-huh.
it means to learn Torah, Hamad Zeken.
Learn, but you just said no.
No. I don't. To learn Torah, it's always good for everybody. In the end, everybody will eat butter and honey.
Okay.
All right? And they can always support people that teach Torah. And it's good to learn Torah. To be attached, and this happens all over the world, something very good. I didn't say that they have to put tzitzit, they have to perform the commandment.
That I said, it's all. Should they take upon them the burden of Malchut Shamayim like a Jew? No.
What?
Should that goy take himself the all Malchut Shamayim?
No, they don't have to.
Okay.
No.
So what can they do? I want to help the audience to go to the next level, Ariel. The people who are watching this, believe me, they want to bring the Geulah, Ariel.
The rectification have to start from the Judaism. And what have to start from the Judaism? I am Esav now. I am Esav. I am the pig. Alright? רוח אפנו משיח השם בגימטריה חזיר כשר. או חזיר מלא גרה, I don't remember.
So you're saying the rectification, Ariel saying, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Ariel says that the rectification is not need to start with the Goyim, is actually I have to start with the normative Jews.
No, I am Esav in front of my rabbi. He is Yaakov, he's the biggest rabbi in the world.
Yeah.
We have to agree.
Okay.
We have to agree.
But it's still happening inside the mishpacha.
Yes.
Because it's still normative. You are not really
It is a
Esav.
plan. It is a plan. The plan a few steps. In the plan there are few steps. First step, second step, third step, etc. All right. The first to bring the Geulah, first of all, we have to do, my rabbi and me together, a ceremony of Pidyon Ben, redemption of the firstborn, that will bring Esav to Hebron Jew, Esav, and Yeshua will bring them back to Am Yisrael.
Let me put it in plain English to people, because I think they will freak out by this. What Ariel says in normal English is this. We have to make peace inside the family first, inside normative Judaism. Ariel says, I need to have the blessings of my rabbi that you're not really Esav, you take upon yourself Esav. No, that's what
you don't understand.
Okay, then explain.
Esav, I am Esav.
That's what I said.
And I am a priest.
You're a Kohen.
What do Esav? He sells the birthright to Yaakov.
Yes.
We have to do it again. What happened with the priest? They sold
Okay.
Jesus to the priest. In the moment they sold Jesus to the priest, is a cherem. It's not legal anymore in Am Israel. It's taboo. It's not anymore legal.
So you believe...
Now we have to reverse the action. All right. I am to fix what maybe I did in another life. I bought from the Jew Jesus. Now I have to sell it back to the Jew. All right. This is the act. Now what you do with a priest? With a priest, you do an act of pidyon ben redemption of
of the firstborn. Yes.
It means the firstborn belong to the priest. Any firstborn belong to the priest. You want to have it, you have to buy it for me.
I understand.
So this is a ceremony that my rabbi, the biggest Jewish rabbi, agree that we have to bring Jesus with all his potential, all his full name, Yeshua. If you write Yeshua with all his letter, Yud, Shin, Vav, Ain, Yeshua equal Esav plus Yosef.
Got you.
All right. Now we have to bring this person that is two, like Yosef is two person, is Esav two and is Yosef two. The Esav is the secret of the Ain and is Yosef soul two. We have to bring him back to Am Israel, and for this we have to do the ceremony that is here now. In the moment we bring it here, Emmanuel, God is with us. The sin, the reason. First of all, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he was good, if he was not good, if his Mashiach is a Jew. Nobody says that Esav was a good guy. He's a Jew. We have to bring him back. You agree? He agree.
Ariel.
Right.
We're going to have to continue. We're getting into deep
This
water.
is just first step.
And just so you know, I'm not sure I'm agreeing with him, but I think it's very, very interesting. So listen, stay tuned. This is a special Yoshvim Geula edition. Join us for the next round. Messianic and Orthodox Jew talking together about the Geula. להתראות.